Welcome, Chris. Nice to have you back.
Thank you. Glad to be back. Thank you.
Business seems to be working very, very nicely in all of your sort of brands. You've got 30 some odd brands, many of them known to lots of us. Is there any area that isn't performing well for you?
No, and that's the exciting part about it, to be honest, is all of our brands are prospering and seeing heightened demand as people are looking to get outside and recreate. And we've taken our organic brands, of which we've got 39, and we've added to that over the past 14 months with a number of different acquisitions, the most recently being Stone Glacier. So we're excited with the stable of brands that we have.
To what do you attribute the growth of participation in what is called the shooting sports? And I should point out, if I'm remembering correctly, you all do not manufacture firearms, but you manufacture ammunition and equipment like scopes and sighting devices and so forth, right? To what do you attribute the growth in shooting sports?
Well, so shooting sports is one of the fastest growing youth sports. So people that are looking to get out and kind of break clays, if you will, on trap shooting and skeet shooting. But there's also a resurgence in hunting as the field to table movement has taken hold with millennials, Gen Zers, and both men and women. So we've got 14 million new entrants into the shooting sports industry, and hunting is at all-time highs since it started being recorded 60 years ago. And so the brands that we produce play right into that, whether it be hike, bike, run, hunt, or cooking. Our brands just play right into that outdoor activity.
Let's talk about the Buyback Program. $200 million. How is that going to play out? What is the timeline for it?
So we've got board authorization for $200 million that can be used at the discretion of the senior leadership team and the board. So we put in place a $100 million buyback plan 6 months ago. We worked through that as we saw great opportunities to buy. And we predominantly use it to manage dilution, but increasingly we go in there opportunistically where we feel like there's dips in the marketplace. But we've got a very, very well thought through capital allocation strategy where we feel like we get great returns for our investors in investing back into our organic brands with new products. We also feel like we're getting great returns on the acquisitions that we've made. But we also want to be mindful of the fact that when we see dips in the marketplace like today, we're not immune to the macro trends, we'll jump in and buy.
I want to come back to the shooting sports question and very, very respectfully ask you, as a CEO of a company that is involved in the manufacture and sale of ammunition and other things, how you feel personally about the number of guns that are on the streets, about gun deaths in this country, shootings in this country. Most of them obviously don't involve hunting rifles or things for sport, but nevertheless, it's 20 degrees east of where your business is. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, we couldn't be prouder of the workforce that we have that produces the ammunition that makes us the most reputable company in the industry for ammunition. And you think about our law enforcement that is protecting every inch of this country, and you think of our military that's protecting the rights that we have as U.S. citizens. So anybody that is a U.S. citizen that is patriotic believes in the ability to be able to defend and protect ourselves. So we couldn't be prouder of the business that we're in, and we just continue to fuel the outdoor activity that we see that supports, frankly, the law enforcement and military business that we have.